Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I will be doing a makeup video because yes honey, we got time today. I want to do a makeup look inspired by my outfit. So I have on this orange shirt that I got from the thrift store. And then I have on these Moschino pants. They're very colorful, blues, reds, greens, black, all of that jazz. To begin, I have my face moisturized and done. The moisturizer that I used is actually my moisturizer from my skincare line. So stay tuned. I'm now going to do my eyebrows because there's always a debate on Twitter talking about, oh, if you start your brows before you do your foundation, your makeup is I don't know what they're talking about because I do it every time and I slay every time. Comment down below if you are eyebrows before the foundation or eyebrows after the foundation, and let me know what you prefer and why. So what I use for my eyebrows is I use an e.l.f. eye palette. It's just this one. It's in the color medium. So I use this, and then I use this black eyeliner, and I just kind of smear it in here, and then I take the angled brush and I mix it in the medium wax. Take a spoolie, brush up the brows, and I'm looking at my mirror here, and then I brush up the brows in the place that I want them to be. That's the shape. So now I take my mixture of the medium and that black, and I just start at the front and just work my way to the middle part, and then I will go and follow the line of my regular brow. Until your brow is completely filled in. And for the front, I use very, very thin strokes because I don't want to make it look very thick or boxy at the front of my eyebrow. So I make sure that I use very thin, small strokes for the front of my eyebrow just to create that ombre effect. And that's the brow. Ooh, so nice, so sleek. Yes, get into that. And I'm going to go ahead and do my other brow. The makeup that I use for this video, some are high-end products and some are just some drugstore makeups. And that's the brows. What I'm going to do now that my eyebrows are filled in, I'm going to go ahead and clean them up. So this is the Wet n Wild concealer corrector. Okay, and this is in the color, I think I wiped off. Nope, dark cocoa. 845B. I put a little line underneath my brow, like that, on both sides, and then I do a small line or dots at the top because since it's the top of my brow, I don't want it to be too harsh because that's how you help blend it better rather than having very harsh lines at the top too. I'm just going to go ahead and take the concealer from underneath and then drag it across my brow line just to clean it up. And just make sure that the concealer that you have created for top and bottom is blending into your skin. Take a little bit of Eco Styling Gel. Take my spoolie, just a little dab, smear it off like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and put it on my brow to set it. Now we're going to do the same thing to the other eyebrow. have our eyebrows done, we are now going to begin our eyeshadow. So I'm going to use the concealer that I use for my eyebrows, and I'm going to use just a little bit on my eyelid just to help lighten up just like the discoloration on my eye. And then I'm going to use my LA Pro concealer, the color Pure Beige. Just go on your eyelid and bring it up to your brow bone, but don't get it in your eyebrow. That's the beauty of having your eyebrows done first, because you will have to definitely learn how to control your placement of your brushes and everything so that you don't mess these things up. Okay, it's the framework of your face. And I'm going to take my True Complexion contour palette, medium to dark, by Black Radiance. So I'm just going to take this one. It's the trio, and I'm just going to take the one in the middle. My one on the outside is shattered, but I still use it, okay, till I get me a new one. Put that on over to set my eye. To begin the eyeshadow, so my friend sent me in our group message some inspo colors that I can use for my eyeshadow. And so these are the colors that she showed me, and I really like them because I do have the navy blue. I do have the navy blue in my pants. I don't really see that light blue, but I might switch that out for a dark green because I do have green in it, and then a gray, and then the orange. And I'm going to use the orange under my waterline because I think that will help contrast it, since, you know, I have a lot going on with this shirt. I'm going to use Friendacation by Desi and Katie. This is by Dose of Colors. It's pretty. I love the shimmer. It looks great. And this is what the palette looks like. So to begin, I'm going to always use a nice color in my crease, and this is just a Ipsy T35 Precision blending brush. I'm going to take this brown color in Shins. I'm just going to dab it in there, tap it off, and I'm going to start my crease. So now I'm just going to take another small blending brush. This is a crease brush. It's purple. I don't know who this is by. Eyebrow Beauty. So it looks like that. And I'm going to take this color in Chiro, right down here. Color in Chiro. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it on the outside. The outside of Shin. I have those two. I'm going to take a little bit of Necessary, which is in here in the middle. It's this color right there, and I'm going to use that towards my brow bone. Same brush. Now we're going to use Subculture by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and we are going to use Access and Untamed. And Access is up here, and Untamed is this green one. I want to use a darker, more vivid green as well, but that's just going to be a starter. I'm going to take this BH Cosmetics brush, number 10, and use it for color Access, so that I'm able to place it wherever I need it. So I'm going to place that on the outer corner of my outer V of my eye. And just place it there. And then start working a little bit up towards the crease, but not yet in the crease, because we're going to use the brown again from the Friendacation palette, the brown one right here, in order to blend the blue into the eyeshadows. slowly move it towards the tear duct, but not at the tear duct or the inner corner of the eye. We're just going to stop right there because that's when the green is going to come into play. CT5 Precision Blending Brush, and we're going to dip it back into Shin and just buff out the blue. Oh no, it didn't. This just broke some, like right there. Come on, Kathy, Katie, whatever. Can't be having my shadows be breaking everywhere. And we're back. Building it up until you create that blue look that you want. I like that idea. Like building like color schemes and then you guys like submit it in or send it to me and then I have to create a look, something based off those color schemes. I like that. Not just me doing the makeup looks, it has you guys incorporated into it too, so it'll make it more fun and more interactive. Use Untamed in the Subculture palette, and I'm going to use another tampered style brush. It is the BS Small. I don't know. These brushes just be random. Don't be asking me no questions like, where'd you get that brush name from? Where'd you get that brush? Honestly, brushes over time as I've been building my collection of makeup. So I'm using Tamed now in my inner tear duct. And since Tame is kind of like a dark green, it kind of already matches the access color, but you can kind of see the green. We're going to use another green from my Sephora Pro palette and another one from the Juvia's palette as well. So don't worry, the green's going to come through. Ooh, 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 ooh. I have the Sephora Pro palette, and this is the colorful one. I don't know if it has a specific name, but anywho, I'm using this green in here, right here. Just gonna take this with the BS Small eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna go back over Untamed. Now going back to this BH Cosmetic brush, I'm going to use this blue next to the green of the palette, which is this one, and a little bit of this blue as well. These two. I'm going to put it again in my outer corner to blend it in with the green. And now it's making the blue more vibrant, period. That's what we want. More vibrant blue. But on the outside, I want this matte because I have a pretty blue in the Dose of Color palette, Friendacation, that is foiled, and I think it's really pretty. So, all right, and make sure you blend, 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 because it's not gonna be cute if you don't blend none of it. Okay. So we're looking pretty good with the blue and green. So now I'm going to take the Dose of Color and I'm going to take this metallic blue and I'm going to put that on my lid and transition it into the outside blue. Metallic blue name is A Moment. And we're just going to take a moment and put it into the lid part of my eyeshadow. I love it. I love the green in the front because it just blends like really nice with those two. Taking a little bit of the green, going back in to the front and just feathering it out from the inner tear duct over the a moment from the Friendacation palette. So if you thought that was enough green, it wasn't, because green means money and I'm all about it. So I'm gonna take the Masquerade Mini palette. It's old, beat up, but this is the first palette I won at for makeup artists, so it was awesome. I attended the first meeting and I won. I was like, oh, I love it, and it was free, so I was happy. Okay, go ahead and take this Molly. This is green right here, and I'm going to put that over top of the green from the Sephora Pro palette. Take this, the Hat Chero on it, and just blend the green and the blue together. And this makeup look is reminding me of Pat McGraw. I love Pat McGraw. I love following her Instagram page. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Lancome mascara. I got it in an Ipsy bag and it just looks like this. I get so much stuff in Ipsy bags, but my mom discontinued it. Like, I got money to continue it. Like, dang, I'm struggling out here. I want some makeup still. The eyelashes that I'm going to be using, don't be asking me, oh, is these Lily lashes? Is these Arendelle? Is this so? I don't know what y'all talking about, because it's not none of them. Lashes I got for Christmas. Cosmania. Lashes for Days. Pro Lash 5-pack. High Drama Black. I always do is I always combine two lashes together, so that's what I did, and this is how they look. I pop these babies on. It looks great, looks beautiful. Now, I'm going to move on to the face. I'm going to now use my MAC Studio Fix Fluid SPF 15, and this is in the color NW50. I'm going to take my concealer by Wet n Wild. This is in Dark Cocoa, 845B. Oh, I'm good. Check me. Fact check me, because I'm right. I'm going to use the same brush that I use for my foundation for my under eye concealer, just because I feel as if with a little bit of the foundation I have from the brush, it just helps blend my face a little bit more seamless. That's how the face is looking. I love a nice bold eye and a beautiful, like, natural looking face that still brings out and enhances all the elements of your face. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the luxury powder, the banana powder by Ben Nye, that under the places I concealed. Taking a nice fluffy brush like this. It's a little tempered at the ends. Shake off excess. We are going to do a little bit of contour. I don't contour as much as I used to, just because, like I said, I like the natural face, the Radiance. And I just take a flat stipple brush. This is by Be Small. Take it and fill it in right there. Work up. Frame that baby hair area, temple area. But my baby hair is right there, so that's the baby hair area, period. And get the opposite side. If you guys have any other great contour for chocolate women, melanated women, I would love to hear suggestions, because I'm always trying to learn new products. Another Be Small brush, but it has a little dome area, and I'm going to take this Milani Red Vino Baked Powder Blush, and it looks like this. Gorgeous color. And I'm just gonna pop that right in my cheeks. now that I'm done with my face portion, I haven't done highlight yet. That's my last thing that I do. I'm going to go ahead and go back to my eyes and finish up my eyeshadow. So I want to add the orange to my eyes. So these two and go below my lash line. My lips, I found a technique that I feel helps kind of keep my lip liner staying the same throughout my entire day. So I just use like a dark brown and go on the outside, and you have to kind of work quick since it is a liquid lip and it helps you blend a little bit easier. But I just line it with the dark brown. I use Limbo by ColourPop, dark brown. And now I'm going to use this BC Beauty Cosmetics, I don't know. And it's like this whitish, nudish color. Kind of has a gray undertone a little bit. And I want to add a little gloss just because I feel like it'll be cute. So I'm using the Fenty Beauty and Fenty Glow. Now on to highlighter. So Fenty Beauty once again, and the colors Muscat Mule and Ginger Binge. So get into this look. Let me get this out so you can see this. Get into this magic. So this is the finished look with the blue and the green. I didn't use much of the gray. I guess you can say a little bit of the gray was in my lipstick, but honey, I look good. The gray didn't need to be there. But I hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. I intend to do many more, and I want to bring you guys along with me. So like I said earlier in the video, send me some color palette or some color scheme ideas that you think would be fun and vibrant and electric, or something that you will be gold and bronze and neutral, or whatever. Share it with me and I would love to recreate a tutorial for that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial so much. I had so much fun and I can't wait to do many more. Thanks, bye.